Hello guys, and welcome back to a new episode of TPPI, and I moved the Mac. I said I'd do it in the previous episode, and it's down there now where the reactor is, and I have our ore tripling set up right here in its place. I just got a little lag spike there, I think. Yeah, I put it in here. I've got the wireless access point on top, acting as an antenna, because I guess it is. But I've also moved the ME terminal and everything in here. Got that wired up. Got the digital miner out, because I was mining up a bunch of copper for what we did today. And actually, I have a lot less copper, because I've spent it all making salination blocks, because this is going to be what we're going to use to start the process of setting up ore quintupling with Mekanism. So that's 5 times ore for anyone that doesn't know what quintupling means. But this is going to help us out a lot because I'm kind of running low on resources here. I'm under 1,000 osmium ingots here. I think I had like 10,000 iron ingots a couple episodes ago. And, stuff like making steel or making even like the electric steel need a lot of resources for making more capacitor banks and just various other things. So I've decided that before I undertake any large projects, especially like even building a fusion reactor, because I'm planning to do that in the future, and that needs a crap load of copper, just so much. But also like expanding stuff in the lower levels down there. I want to get ore quintupling set up. I want to get that set up because it'd be stupid not to. I mean, the ore tripling setup is fine, but ore quintupling is better, especially for stuff like gold. I mean, iron doesn't matter so much because it's so plentiful, but gold, very important. Copper, very important, I would say, too. Maybe even tin, depending on what I need tin for. But I'm flying over here right now to where I'm going to set up brine, or the salination plants, which produce brine. And I've got 3 set up already. But I'm going to set up 1 on camera. And I'm probably going to end up needing to build additional ones as well. But for right now, 4 should do us just fine. And these are 18 tall. And man, is my in-game music too loud? I think that might be a little too loud. They're 18 tall. At this block, this 19th block or whatever right there. That doesn't count, but 18 tall, and the corners are. Oh, there's an ore node right there. The corners are those solar panels, and they have to be set up exactly like this specifically, except for these valves, which you use to pump in water and pump out the brine. Those can be on, I think, any level except the bottom level or the corners, and I don't think that they can be up here level with the controller. But it's all pretty modular, just, kind of like the railcraft tanks and other stuff. But you need a 4x4 base, and that's a 3x4. 4x4, and let's get out this builder's wand to make this go way faster. Man, this music still sounds too loud to me. Let's turn that down even more. Want you guys to be able to hear me. So let's fly up and 1 more level like that, and do the same thing on the other side. Let's put on our valves first. I want 1 here and 1 here for the water supply. Wait, what am I doing? I just took that one out? Or no, I broke another block. Confusing myself here. Losing it. Okay. That's good. Let's go straight up. What just happened? I don't know why that's not placing. Oh, and I'm still not placing it. Okay, there we go. Let's keep going. Okay, and I want the controller. Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's uh-oh. Where's my last block? Oh, did I lose one? That's not good. That is not good. Well, that's okay. So, I'll just, I can use one of the other ones because, I built all these three, so I'll just use them as the example. But you've seen, what I'm working with here. You build it like this, and then you're gonna look at this interface. That's what it's gonna look like, and then you also have to have the solar panels in place. Let's put those in place here, and oh, place in the last one. Come on, place. Okay, so once you get the solar panels set up, I need a block to stand on here. I don't have any. Let's borrow this. So I don't have to activate my jetpack, because this Mekanism jetpack is stupid loud. Okay, so once you build the structure, this is the interface, and in order for the structure to actually, be valid, you have to click the salination plant, button here. And it'll start receiving water from whatever water source you have, and heat will build up if it's during the day. But as you can see, the heat level's going down here because it's night. So when the heat level is 0, no brine is produced, which would be in this slot here. That's bad because we need brine for making oh crap, what's it called? What is it called? Well, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll God, I'm going around here in a circle. Let's take gold ore, for example. You want to put it in this machine, which takes sulfuric acid. Is it sulfur trioxide? No, is it sulfur dioxide? I can't remember the chemical. And the use key doesn't work with like brine, so I can't hit use and find out for some reason because this version is messed up. But you make a chemical with the brine. Just trust me on this. And so during the day you make no brine, and that's bad. So that's why we have 4 of these towers, and I'm probably gonna have to make at least 2 to maybe 4 additional ones. But that's okay. I'm making enough in order to be brine positive because I want to be ore doubling at all times because you can't add any speed upgrades to these high tier Mekanism machines I'm planning to build. So it all runs slow, and but it uses the brine, and we need that in large quantities. But anyway, so yeah, everything. Everything, this is a valid structure. If it wasn't, this would tell you 18 high. A multiplier is based on the biome you have it in. So something like a desert like this is the best biome. Well, not a desert. What is this biome exactly? The mesa. The mesa is a hot biome. Desert is the best because of the heat. You want it to be as hot as possible, or you want this to be max heat to make for max efficiency for brine production. And so, I can't complete that because I don't have that stupid block. I must have lost one somewhere. But that's okay. Let's wire all these together real quick. And like that. Oh, and let's place that like that. Transfer nodes. I'm using the extra utilities transfer nodes because these are the best. These brine plants use a ridiculous amount of water, and there really is nothing, no other block that generates water like the reservoir from Ender.io or the liquid or aqueous accumulator from thermal expansion. Those aren't going to cut it. You would need so many of those. You need dozens and dozens of them per tower here to get anywhere close to the amount of water you can get from these transfer nodes, which are not fully upgraded. You can get up to a stack of each of these. Get out of here. Of these upgrades, these speed, mining, and stacking upgrades. which I'd have more in here, but they're kind of resource intensive, especially the stacking upgrades. Those use 3 diamonds a pop, and I don't want to use all my diamonds right now. But this will do us just for the purposes of this video. I'll add more upgrades as time goes on. Oh, we got some brine in there in the system already. Let's go back to... Let's not go back to the base. Let's put this tesseract here. Get out of here. And I've already got a channel set up for the brine, so we're good to go on that. Let's get out of here before a creeper blows up something and I get very sad. I've got a chunk loader over there as well, loading all 3 of those chunks. Or no, wait, it's just loading the chunk that the brine plants are in, but it will load all 3 of those chunks in the future. Wow, that's a lot of creepers. Okay. Get a little food. Now, for what we're going to do with the brine, I have, it's all in here. I don't know why I'm looking at that chest. It's all in this room. I've created a new room where I will lay out all of this stuff. And I have everything in this chest over here. So let's get the brine coming in immediately. I'm going to build a steel tank, if those blocks would stay tangible. Building a steel tank. Always build steel tanks. They are, you know, twice as, what do you call it? Twice as much space as an iron tank, so. Unless you're playing FTB Ultimate, then they don't have any steel tanks, unfortunately, but yeah, steel tanks. They're pretty amazing. So this tiny tank is going to hold, I think it's 4 million, 4,000 buckets, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think we'll need more than that for a, what's the word I'm looking for? A stockpile. There we go. That works. Or a buffer. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Don't think we'll need a bigger fluid buffer than 4,000 buckets. Or maybe we will. I don't know. I did build all of this out in creative mode, in a creative test world, and it all seemed to work okay, but, you know, I didn't leave it running for hours and hours and hours, because I just don't have that kind of time. But let me get this stuff together. Okay, so brine from the brine plant comes into tank, and from the tank, it's going to go into electrolytic separators, which will be set up like this. You have to set them up like this, because the liquid goes in the back, so, and then 2 different gases will come out either side. So there really is no other way to set this up because, you know, you can't, as far as I know, you can't pump liquid into the other sides. These are for the gas extraction on either side, and then the front will take power from this tesseract. And then we're going to set up these chemical infusers like that, and their pressure tubes, which we will set up like this. Okay. And I need this servo and a few of these pipes. Okay, and then servo goes here, and wrench. And okay, brine is going out into the electrolytic separators, and these will separate it so fast that it doesn't, you know, you can't even see it appear in these tanks, but it is being generated going through these gas or pressurized tubes, and it's making, bit of an uneven distribution here. Or, oh wait, no, it is an even distribution. Okay, let me get rid of any eye. So the electrolytic separator separates this stuff from chlorine and hydrogen, separates the brine into that, and then, am I not getting, are these not, it should be creating something. I don't know what's happening here. Why? because it gets outputted at the front, as far as I can remember. Is this a glitch? I don't know. I don't have any more brine coming in. I don't know what the problem is. It should be producing. Did I do something wrong here? Let me look at recipes. No, not water. Brine goes in. You get hydrogen and chlorine. Huh. The hydrogen chloride should be getting produced in the center here. Is this a visual bug? Hold on. Let me exit my game and try to go back in. Wow, that's weird. That was not how it was when I made this in creative mode. Anyway, but yeah, the electrolytic separator takes in the brine and splits it into chlorine and hydrogen, and then these chemical infusers turn it into hydrogen chloride, and it should be in this tank, which would we would output it at the front. What the? Well, you know, I would hope we'd output it at the front. Or maybe it's a liquid. Maybe those gas doesn't work. Nope, those are definitely gas. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I'd go into the test world to look at it, or to, you know, show you guys, but I don't want you to see the whole thing right away. I want to build it on camera. But yeah, I don't know. So it's working. Oops, it's working properly. It's just not in the right tank. I don't know. This is unexpected, but yeah, I don't know. We've reached what I was going to show you in this episode. I guess I'll try to figure out what's going on off camera, and I'll explain it to you in the next episode. But thank you for watching this thing that I've created here. I don't know. If any of you know what's going on, feel free to tell me in the comments, because I feel like that worked out properly previously. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. And in the next episode, we're going to be continuing on here, and we're going to be putting stuff on that side of the room. So stay tuned for that.